Tonight in a Fox 8 exclusive, a New Orleans woman says she was the victim of what appears to be senseless and random gun violence.
Yeah, she was shot when someone sprayed her car with bullets Friday night as she exited I-10 at Carrollton Avenue. Kimberly Kurth has her story.
So this is one of the gunshots.
This New Orleans woman, who we will not identify for her safety,
Here's another one.
can't make sense of what happened to her Friday.
I do wish I understood why me. I think it was random, but that in itself is really terrifying because the next person might not be as lucky as I was.
It was just after 9 o'clock on Friday night. She exited I-10 West at Carrollton and Tulane on her way to her mother's house.
And at the stop sign at the end of the ramp, while talking to my mom on the phone, I heard 4 or 5 gunshots and then felt something that felt a little bit like a wasp stung me. I told my mom I think I was shot.
She says she doesn't know where the shots came from. Her mother called 911 while she pulled over in a state of disbelief.
No one tried to rob me afterwards. You know, I stayed in the neighborhood, so I have no reason to think that they were trying to take my money or that it was a case of road rage. I really have no idea why me. To me, it does highlight that this could happen to anyone. It was relatively early on a Friday night in a well-populated area. I'm not sure what I could have done differently to avoid this. And the 4th one is right here.
You can see where 4 bullets hit her car. She was struck too on her left side near her hip.
One of the bullets grazed me. Another one ricocheted off of my car interior and hit me, so I have a few welts from that. I'm so fortunate. Had it hit me an inch over, it would have been really, really a bad situation. So I feel very lucky and very unlucky at the same time. I know that this could have been a lot worse.
She was able to leave the hospital that night, but she says what happened to her highlights the senseless gun violence happening in New Orleans right now.
I can't speak to the motivation of the person who shot me, but it does seem like things are getting worse, in my opinion. I don't know if it's related to COVID or if there's some other sort of desperation that's happening right now, but it was an extremely senseless act of violence. I can't begin to understand what motivated this shooting.
She worries if it happens again, the next person might not be as lucky.
We really need to make sure that this doesn't happen to someone else. But I don't think it's just on the NOPD to solve the issue of gun violence in New Orleans. I think because it's such a multifaceted issue, there's got to be more that goes into making sure that, to me, gun violence is a sign of desperation. So we've got to get to the root cause of why this happened.
We reached out to New Orleans police about that shooting and 2 other similar shootings reported near the same area. The NOPD says the investigations into the incidents remains open and active, and anyone with information is asked to contact the NOPD or Crime Stoppers. Kim.